We got 3 laps, 4 cars in our group, and we just need to go as fast as possible. Top 6 make the dash. I'll see you guys after. So just got done with qualifying. The rest of the guys are finishing up. After my group, I was top of the charts. Landon went out there and he bumped me down. He has been on fire in qualifying this year, but a good run for us. I'm gonna check out the times. I just got out of the car. If you guys are new here, we're in Red Bluff, California, a little town in Northern California, at a little bull ring called the Red Bluff Outlaws, where the toughest outlaw kart drivers in the country come 12 times a year. And I'm just out of breath. A great run for us. My car was awesome. If you guys are unfamiliar with outlaw karts, these are QRC chassis with a CR500 on the side. So I'm gonna go finish watching qualifying and let you guys know where we end up. All right, boys and girls, we ended up qualifying 3rd quick for the 2nd week in a row here at Red Bluff. The car was awesome. I felt like I drove it just a little bit different than normal, and I was able to get a little bit more drive off the corner and carry a ton of speed, which has helped us turn a really fast lap on a slick track of an 884. Now we're gonna start 2nd row outside of our heat. Hopefully it's more 2 lanes this week and we can run right around the top or the bottom, but it's much slicker than normal. So hopefully you guys are all enjoying the live stream here tonight, and hopefully we can just put it in the show. We do not wanna have to run the B main like last time. But anyway, the heat race will be up next, starting 2nd row outside. Done with our open heat race. We ended up going 4th to 4th. We were hoping to gain a few spots, but we had a tough heat. You know, I felt like the guys in front of me were really even, and it was one of those situations where one guy was on the bottom, one guy was on the top, and you know, it was just hard to pass because they were blocking the whole row. I felt like we had our car right where we needed it to be. We had a little bit more drive, but you know, I don't know if maybe I missed a few opportunities to pass cars. I'd have to go back and watch it, but overall, we got the speed we need, and we will be on the front row of the B. have the stream playing here in the trailer. Ran second in the dash from fourth. The car had a ton of speed, just like we had in the heat race. We were able to kind of get a really good start on the outside, and we were right there with the 9B at Brandon LaChance, and he was just able to make the bottom work a little bit better, and we ran second. Glad we got a lot of speed going into the B. Now we start on the pole. Hopefully we can get out front, lead all the laps, and transfer to the A. But I'm really, really happy with where the car's at. We're gonna make some minor adjustments, and we'll head out for the lower main, and then hopefully transfer to the A. All right, A main event is rolling out next. We made it through the B. We're listening to the stream here in the trailer. We tried a few things and it seemed like we're headed right in the right direction. Now we start a 6th row outside. Now hopefully we can stay on the top, stay out of trouble, but if we can keep in the top lane, get trapped up there on some restarts, we should be able to go to the front. Track's kind of like racing on asphalt because of all the rubber it took, and now everyone is just gonna be really, really fast no matter what lane you run, whether it's the bottom or the top. Starting 12th, this is our last race of the season. We got to leave it all out there. We're not sure if West Coast Nationals is going to happen, but the surface is great. It's smooth, very abrasive, so we're just going to head out there. We start 12th, and let's just see what we can do.
Not sure. Let's get Tanner Holmes' take on it. Tanner, what happened there?
Not sure. I think Foster tried to cross Caldwell, and I happened to be there, and he ripped the right front off, just racing.
Yeah, your car seems pretty quick. What do you think about your chances here? You got about halfway left.
I mean, if we can get trapped on the outside, our stuff's good. I mean, we drove through the field there in half the race, so we're good.
All right, good luck, man. They got the right front going back on.
So with our 8th place run tonight, that will conclude our season here at the Red Bluff Outlaws. We have the West Coast Nationals up next, whether we're able to run it this weekend or a few weeks down the line, whether it gets postponed or not with the virus. But thank you to everyone who tuned in on the live stream for championship night. We had over 700 people watching, which excites me to see the future of outlaw karts and all the eyes that were watching at this little bull ring in Red Bluff, California. As far as my night went, it did not go as planned in the A. I started off going 3rd quick in qualifying, put it in the dash, and then in the heat race, we just were not able to go forward. We ended up starting 4th and finishing 4th, putting us on the pole of the B main. We ran 2nd in the B, which transferred us to the A to start 12th, and quickly I was on the move. Within the first 10 laps, we went 12th to 5th with no yellows, which can be tough at Red Bluff sometimes once people spread out, but we proved we had a fast race car by moving in and out of traffic, running the bottom, running the top, sliding other cars, and moving into the top 5. Now my car was dialed in for sure. Jimmy Elledge made all the right calls on setup, and I just felt so comfortable. I could put it anywhere I wanted to, and that's one of the reasons why I felt like I could pass a lot of race cars. So we get 10 laps into it, we restart on the 3rd row inside with the double file restart, and a few cars kind of get sliding in front of us. The 86J slides the 6, and the 6 tried to cross the 86, and I just happened to be there, right front to left rear. And from experience, I will tell you 9 times out of 10, the left rear will always beat the right front, and that is exactly what happened in this situation. I don't really put fault on either side. I was just kind of minding my own business, trying to run the bottom and let everything sort out on the restart. The 6 was kind of making an aggressive move to cross the 86 when we were kind of already on the straightaway, but he definitely had a run, and as you see, I just got the worst end of the deal. Very frustrating for sure, but I don't really know much you could do. I watched every GoPro angle, I watched the stream back, and it just looked like hard racing. We went to the hot pit, shout out to Jimmy and Ryan Whitley for getting it tuned back up. Within 30 seconds, we were back out on the track with the brand new right front, and we were able to rip back through the field to finish 8th. This was the 2nd week in a row where I felt like we could have finished on the podium or battled for the win, but we just had a racing incident take us out while we were going to the front. Now, I know I had a winning car for sure because you can just look at the lap times and just watch the footage. Now, I was the 2nd fastest car during the race with a time of 8.75. Landon Brooks was the fastest. He won and led all the laps with an 8.68. So we were less than a 10th off, and we were in traffic the whole time. So I felt like if I could have got out front, I could have been even faster, but I guess we will never know. Shout out to Landon though. He won the championship and the win for his 4th win of the season. He was phenomenal all season long, and having him as a teammate, it only made me better because I had to really push hard to qualify well, get through my heat race, and run up front in the A. Now I want to end this video with thanking Jimmy Elledge and everyone at QRC Karts for giving me the opportunity to represent them and drive the house cart. This is the 2nd consecutive year I've got to do this, and we ran up front in the points, we won a few races, and we had many podium finishes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one. We got one last race at Red Bluff for the West Coast Nationals, which we are definitely going to be a threat to win. We've had such great speed lately. The results don't really show for it, but everyone has been working hard, and I know if the track is in similar condition that it has been the past 2 weeks, we will be running up front. See you guys all in the next video. Deuces.